What's going on, guys? I don't usually make videos, but I wanted to make a video basically addressing scams that I've been seeing lately. I see a lot of people falling for scams that really have no reason to be fallen for, and so I wanted to make a video basically giving some tips on how to prevent being scammed like this, or by these scams. So the first one I'm going to start with is, I'm not going to be able to scroll up to it, but basically earlier I saw a message along the lines of, somebody saying, oh my, or like, oh gosh, my co-op member sold their backpack and forgot to take their AOTD out. Please bid on the backpack and slash, well, I ran out of space, but it'll be saying something like basically, please bid on the backpack and slash AH, and then in this example I would say legit. And so these players, they'll start bidding on a backpack, thinking that there's a aspect of the dragon in it, but in reality, you're actually not even able to sell a backpack with items in it. So we'll give the example of a greater backpack that I have. You cannot auction a backpack that contains items because I have items in here. If I were to empty out this backpack, then it will allow me to go ahead and sell it. But it's not until that I do that that I'm actually able to auction off this item. So if you ever see somebody, if you ever see somebody saying that they sold a backpack with items inside of it and they're telling you to bid on it because they left their aspect of the dragons in it, please do not fall for that, because there's not an AOTD in it, I promise. There's nothing inside of it, and you're just like, let me actually look up small backpacks real quick and see if I can give an example of somebody falling for it. Let me go to highest bids. So that one's 70,000 almost. That one's 23,000, and this one I can confirm that I did see this person earlier in the lobby saying that they were selling a small backpack with an AOTD in it. This is a very minor example. I've seen items like this get up to 1 mil before, and there's really no reason for it. It's a very obvious scam. There's no reason to fall for that to that extent. Another really common one that I see. This one's a lot more common. Players basically saying, bid on my AH, I'm quitting. If you win, you get all these items. And sure, there's a chance that they're quitting and they'll give you those items, but if you really think about it, it makes no sense. Say they have a stick in AH and they say, if you bid on this, I'll give you full superior, like if you win. Okay, well, if you win, and say you spent like 5 mil just to win because so many other people were counterbidding you, why would they, as the person giving away all their items, want you to give them money even though they're quitting? Like, the whole concept of it doesn't even make sense. It's like, hey, I'm quitting, give me 5 mil so that I can give you all of my items. It just doesn't make sense. If you're giving away all your items, then you're not going to be requesting for money. So the whole concept of this scam, there's really no reason to fall for it, and I see a lot of people falling for it, and it's really unfortunate to see because the scam theoretically just doesn't even make sense. But thirdly, I'm going to go ahead and hop onto another profile real quick. This is a scam that I've been seeing a lot more commonly lately, and this is the major one I wanted to address in this video, because I don't know how many people fall for this scam, because this one's a little bit harder to check. But so basically the gist of this scam goes along the lines of, I would type something in chat along the lines of, hey, slash co-op ad legit for free AOTD, Midas, Overflux, you name it. Super awesome items that everybody wants, worth tons of millions. And you'll just basically say slash co-op ad legit. Now the issue with this scam is, let me switch on to another profile real quick. So I'm on my alt now. If I do slash co-op ad legit, I immediately send an invite. There's no confirmation because I'm a solo player. Now if you're in a co-op, then it's not going to immediately send an invite. But I am not. I'm a solo profile, so now I'm going to switch back over. Accept. I'm in. I now have full access to the bank of this profile, any chest that could be placed if this was an actually established profile. And yeah, so basically, players need to understand that slash co-op ad means you are adding them to your profile. They will have access to your island, they will have access to your bank. The only thing they do not have access to is your personnel. But chances are is that you have a lot of items in your chest or a lot of money in your bank. So if somebody's going around saying slash co-op add name and you'll get all these items, you're getting the opposite. It's a complete scam, and you will only lose your items out of it. So I'm sure to a lot of people, all of these scams are very obvious, but not everybody understands that, and not everybody understands game mechanics that are set in place. For example, not being able to sell backpacks with items in it, because that was a scam that was happening months ago, and so they immediately patched it. But people still fall for it because of ignorance to what has already been fixed. And so I'm basically making this video just addressing some of these scams that I see often. So, although they may seem obvious to you, not everybody understands them. So, just wanted to make this quick video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.